As you can see, the water is drained off, and it's supposed to rain some more tonight, so we're getting ready for that. But we did get us some supper going here, some ravioli or whatever it is, so we're gonna eat that and get ready. I'd like to mention too is when you're setting up your camp and you know it's going to rain, try to set it up in a place to where it's a little higher. Now I'm going to take a video of this, and this is the water flow from this last rainstorm. It goes right beside where I've pitched my camp. Now if you notice here, there's no water flowing underneath my shelter. Now last night there was a major thunderstorm, and some water did flow through, but not very much. So that's important too when you're setting up your shelter is to pay attention to where water lays or might lay or might flow if a rainstorm comes along. We've got coffee and oatmeal going. There's my cup of coffee. And looks like it might be a little foggy this morning. But we stayed nice and dry last night, and it did rain off and on, but we are good. All right, so update, it's about 8:45 in the morning. I got me some water going. I've already had a couple of cups of coffee earlier, but I'm gonna make me another cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna make me some oatmeal. I'm getting that ready here. It's pretty overcast and real quiet, no birds chirping, no nothing. And it's about 70% chance of rain, so we're going to try to get something to eat here and get ready in case it starts raining. We've got our nice little shelter going there, as you can see, and we got the buggy all covered up. So we'll check in with you later. Whiskey out. All right, we got the coffee made there, and we got oatmeal coming up, and it has started to sprinkle a little bit more, so it may rain. Like I said, 70% chance, but we're ready. All right, so now it is raining. It's a light rain. It's about 10 after 9 in the morning, and we got our coffee and we got our oatmeal, and we're just gonna wait it out. So I don't know when I'll be able to pack up. That might not be till this afternoon if it stops raining, but like I said in the earlier video, there's a 70% chance of rain, so now's not a good time to try to pack up and make the hour-long trip that it'll take me to get home. So we're just gonna weigh it out for now. All right, so update on the weather. Let's see, it's 10:30 in the morning now, and it's raining pretty steady. So this afternoon, after about 1 o'clock or so, it's supposed to clear up a little bit, and then we'll make a decision then on whether or not to pack up and make a run for it. All right, so update on the rain for Sunday, July 31st. It's about 11 a.m. and we have a good steady rain now. And we're just going to see how long this lasts. And if there's a break in it after lunch, I think around 1 o'clock or so, then we're going to maybe see if we can get packed up or at least make it home by this evening. So we'll keep you updated. A tarp system like this is really working well. It is now officially pouring. The water is creeping up, but even so, the water will just run underneath and out the back. Everything is up off the ground, elevated. It needs to be dry, and I'm dry, and all my stuff in the buggy's dry, all that gear. So we are good, and you can survive in a rainstorm or a thunderstorm comfortably if you are set up right and with a little bit of preparation. flooded. Okay, so update, it is about 1:30 in the afternoon. The rain has just about stopped. There's a few drops coming from the trees above me, but for the most part it stopped. So we're gonna make us some lunch here. And what I used in my rocket stove, and I'll post a link to these rocket stoves. These things are amazing. Obviously everything is soaking wet around here. There's nothing dry. But what I'm using is some garbage that I saved in my pockets, and then there's a bunch of peanut shells in there. I've been eating peanuts and saving the shells and keeping them dry. And then as you can see, I've got more garbage here. I've got the oatmeal wrapper from this morning, and I'll stuff that in there. And let's see, I think I've got another one. Yeah, there's another oatmeal wrapper, and I'll stuff that one in there. And we'll have us some lunch pretty soon, and I'll post some pictures or another video. All right, update. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. The rain has stopped. Just a few drops from the trees now. I think it's going to hold for a while, so we're going to let it dry up a little bit. And then if it doesn't start raining again, I'm going to start packing up. Or we'll see what happens. All right, so I just survived a major rain and thunderstorm using this tarp system right here that I built. Now underneath it, I've got another tarp, and then underneath that, we'll see if we can see in here, I've got my hammock right there with some tarp going off the back. I've got my stuff up out of the dry there, and over here up out of the dry too. Now underneath, water ran through that, but that's okay because all of our gear was up either on a high spot near the tree or up off the ground. So it performed well, and I raised it up, and I was nice and dry. All right, I'm in the process of tearing down camp. It's about 4:30. I should be done about 5, and hopefully the weather will hold out, and we'll get everything packed up and on our way home. Whiskey out.